My name is Marcus. I'm 74 years old, and I need to tell you something. I wish I'd realized 30 years ago. My wife left me. After 38 years of marriage, she packed her bags, walked out that door, and never came back. And you know what? I don't blame her. Not anymore. Because sitting here alone in this empty house for the last 2 years, I finally understand where I went wrong. And you need to hear this, because what I'm about to tell you could save your marriage, your relationship, the person you love, and most importantly, your family. Her name was Karen. We met in 1984. I was 36, she was 33. We were both working at the same hospital. I was in maintenance, she was a nurse. We got married in 1986. Small wedding, nothing fancy. But it was perfect to me. At least that's what I thought. The first few years were good. Really good. We'd stay up late at night talking about everything. We'd take walks in the park, dance in the kitchen when a good song came on. I'd think, this is it. This is what life should be. But there's something nobody tells you about marriage. The hard part isn't the beginning. The hard part is year 10, year 15, year 20. When you stop trying, when you start taking each other for granted. And that's exactly what I did. I got comfortable. And being comfortable is really nothing but laziness. It started small. Karen would say, "Let's take a walk after dinner." I'd say, "I'm too tired." She'd say, "Let's go to the movies." I'd say, "Maybe next weekend." When she'd ask how my day was, I'd be watching TV, half listening. I thought I was a good husband because I was there. I came home every night. I didn't cheat. I paid the bills. I fixed things when they broke. I thought that was enough. It wasn't. Let me tell you about the New Orleans trip. Karen always wanted to go. Her grandmother was from there. She'd talk about seeing where her family came from, listening to the music. Every few months she'd bring it up. "Marcus, we should go to New Orleans sometime." And I'd always say, "Yes, we should, someday, when we have the money, when work calms down." Someday never came. We never went. And that trip became a symbol of everything I didn't give her. That I heard her, but I wasn't really listening. That her dreams weren't important enough to me. If I could go back to that age now, I'd accept without a second thought to make her happy. We'd do what she wanted. We'd have fun. In 2018, our daughter Maya got married. At the wedding, Maya gave a speech and thanked her mother. She talked about how Karen was always there, drove her to practice, helped with homework, taught her to be strong. Then she looked at me and said this, "And Dad, thank you for coming." That was it. Thank you for coming. I was like a guest at my own daughter's wedding. I looked at Karen. She wasn't surprised at all. She just had that sad smile. Like she'd accepted a long time ago that this was who I was. There's something strange about neglect. It doesn't announce itself. It's thousands of little moments slipping away. Choosing the TV over conversation. Saying, "Not tonight. I'm tired," too many times. Forgetting to ask how her day was, being in the same room but feeling miles apart. Karen tried. God, how much she tried. She planned date nights. I said I had work and canceled. She suggested weekend getaways. I said we couldn't afford it when we could. She tried to start deep conversations. I brushed her off. Because in my mind, everything was fine. But Karen wasn't fine. She was drowning. And I was standing right there watching her go under. And I didn't even notice. In 2020, during the pandemic, we were stuck in the house together for months. And you know what happened? We ran out of things to say to each other. We'd sit at dinner, and the silence was deafening. She'd try to talk. I'd give one-word answers. One day, she stopped trying to connect. And honestly, I didn't even notice. I even thought to myself, good, now I can relax. How messed up is that? Let me tell you about the morning she left. It was April 2022, 4 years ago. I woke up, came downstairs. Karen was sitting at the kitchen table. 2 suitcases were packed. She looked at me and said, "Marcus, I'm leaving. I've been unhappy for a long time, and I can't do this anymore." That was it. Calm. No yelling, no crying. It was over. She stood up, picked up the suitcases, and walked out the door. I just froze. The first few weeks, I thought she'd come back. I thought she'd cool off and realize she was overreacting, but she wasn't. It was over. She was tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of waiting for me to wake up. I called her, left messages, asked if we could try counseling. She said to me, "We should have tried that 10 years ago, when there was still something to save. But now she was just tired. Tired of feeling alone in her marriage, tired of being the only one trying." I finally understood this. Love isn't something you feel once and then stop working on. Love is something you choose every day. You choose to pay attention. You choose to make your spouse feel seen, heard, valued, like she's the only woman in the world. I stopped choosing. I thought being physically there was enough. It's not. You can be in the same room with someone and be completely absent. I was absent for years, and when I woke up, Karen was gone. If you're in a relationship right now, ask yourself some questions. When's the last time you really talked with your partner? Not about bills or schedules, but about feelings, dreams, fears. When's the last time you did something you knew would make them happy? When's the last time you really looked at them and felt grateful? If you can't remember, you're making the mistake I made. Your partner won't wait forever. Karen waited 38 years for me to wake up. She gave me chance after chance. I wasted them all because I thought I had time. I thought she'd always be there. But marriage isn't something you earn once and then coast on. Marriage is built every single day, and the moment you stop building, it starts to fall apart. I look at young couples now. They're making the same mistakes. Husbands looking at their phones while their wives are trying to talk. People living in the same house but living separate lives. And I want to tell them this: stop. Pay attention. The person next to you won't be here forever. And if you keep taking them for granted, one day they'll leave. Karen and I are divorced now. She's moved on with her life. She seems happy. I never saw her that happy in the last 20 years of our marriage, and it's killing me because I could have made her happy. All she wanted was for me to try, to be there, to care about what she cared about, to make her feel valued. I couldn't even do that. I was too comfortable, too lazy. And now she's gone. I'm here, alone, in front of this camera, with my regrets. Your spouse isn't asking for the world. She's asking you to be there, to listen when she talks, to make her feel like she's not just on autopilot with you, to prioritize her, especially when it's not convenient. That's where love lives, in those small, ordinary moments, not in the big gestures, in those little daily decisions to care. Some of you are thinking, I'm different. I thought that too. I was wrong. Your partner can't read your mind. Showing love isn't just words, it's actions, it's time, it's attention, it's consistent daily effort. And if you're not giving that, you're showing indifference. And indifference kills relationships just as dead as hate, just slower. I'm 74 years old. Maybe I've got 10 years left. And I'm going to spend them alone because I took 38 years with an amazing woman for granted. I had a partner who loved me, who tried to connect with me, and I ruined it because I got comfortable, because I thought she'd always be there. She's not, and I don't get a second chance. Don't be like me. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't assume your partner will always be there, because one day they won't be. One day they'll pack their bags and leave, and you'll know why. You stop trying. You stop being there. If this story hit you, if it made you uncomfortable, good. Go talk to your partner right now. Tell them you love them. Ask how their day was. Really listen. Plan something they've been asking for. Take that trip. Do that thing. Maybe bring them flowers one evening when you come home. Because 10 years from now, you won't remember what was on TV tonight, but you'll remember whether you made your partner feel loved. And if you repeat what I did, you'll live the most regretful moment of your life. I keep a photo of Karen on my desk from our wedding day in 1986. She's smiling, full of hope and love. And I think about the woman she became over time, still kind-hearted, but with a sadness in her eyes that I put there. The sadness of being taken for granted for years. I did that, and I can't fix it. It's too late now. But maybe you can fix your own relationship while you still have time. This channel is full of people like me, people who learn things too late. If this story meant something to you, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you're going to do differently. Because I want to know that sharing my story made a difference. Karen, if you ever see this, I'm sorry. You tried so hard, and I let you down. I hope you're happy now. You deserve it. Don't make my mistake. Love them while they're still there, not when they're gone.